Yo, Boost fam, y'all saying we're gonna have another video. If you guys see from the thumbnail, we're actually installing headlights on the F-150. So let's just go ahead and jump right into that. I gotta go downstairs. Truck's out back. So hang tight. We're gonna head down and see what's popping. All right, so we are out here. Actually, let me go ahead and start this so you guys can see. Got a couple tools and stuff up here. Got my little energy going on. Got the lights sitting here on the back seat. Terminator, these are the headlights by Farron. And then we got the fog lights here from Ski Light, LED lighting. So those are the fogs, those are the headlights. So let's go ahead and I'm actually gonna start this right quick. Go ahead and turn this on so you guys can see what I mean. Alright, so lights are in on mode, as you can see there. Fog lights are on, you can see that. So, Ryan right there. Alright, so you got one fog light here that's on. That headlight's out. And then we got one headlight. Alright, so yeah, sorry about that. CarPlay activated. But yeah, as you see here, the headlights out, fog light works. Headlights on-ish. It's almost dead. You can barely see the damn thing in there. And then this one's blown. So we're gonna be swapping all the lights. Yay. Say what up, Ryan.
What's going on?
Yes, sir. So we're gonna be doing that in a little bit. We're gonna pop the hood and see what's going on in here. So let's do that real quick. See what kind of access we have. Pretty sure for the fogs we're gonna have to go underneath. Oh yeah, right there. That shouldn't be too bad. I could just turn the wheel and get to that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'll show you guys when we get to that point. Oh, Ryan's having a hard time finding it.
Yeah, where is it?
It's down here.
It's fucking different on every one.
Oh, 100%. There we go. All right, and then for the headlights, probably have to remove the air box on this side and that cover right there, so that's not too bad. And then this side, holy shite. You know what, we'll probably just remove the headlight. I'll probably do that for both sides, because like, what the hell? So yeah, we'll just undo these, slide it out, go from there. The bottom ones seem a lot easier. Just turn the wheel and we could go right to the fucking fog light, but not the headlights. So we're just gonna take the whole headlight out. I think that's like the easiest way to get to this. We got this here too. So luckily we have all these tools that are in the truck. So I don't even know if that's connected. Can't tell. Either way, once we're removing it, we'll know what's up. And there's the little kit right there. So let me go ahead and shut the truck off because I just turned it on so I can show you guys the lights. Go ahead and shut that off now. Boom. There we go. All right. And then we're gonna pull the one of the headlights out first before we do the unboxing for this. So just hold on. Let's see here. There we go. Wrenching away. Get over on this side here, get a better angle. Gotta love a camera stand.
You got yeah, that thing works great. You got something to hold the
Bolts.
bolts. Yeah.
That's a good question. Let's see.
They can just go in the box here if they don't.
for all you Ford owners, you got 1, 2, got that little screw that goes right here, and then you got one behind here underneath there, which is what he's grabbing right now on that side. And then to be able to just kind of shimmy her out. Looks like it's like hooked on the side there. I'm doing it one-handed, so obviously I'm not pulling it out right now. Just try to shimmy her down a bit. It's not cooperating, guys.
It's gotta be another clip in there somewhere.
Yeah, there is. Let me get a nose removal thing. Boys and girls, that's a pain in the ass. These fuckers are really jammed in there, but it's also rusted down there, so it is what it is, right? Okay, so now we have access to the headlights, which are right there. Pop that there. Alright, let's pop the other side off. Might as well get that out of the way. I'll do the same crap on this side. Hopefully it's not too rusted. Pretty sure it is. Jesus. Let's see if we broke any clips. Yeah, they're all still there. Look at that.
Bonus.
Big bonus. And if they weren't, they were going right back in anyway. Don't give a shit. Anyways, so we got the 2 headlights right there. Easy access. All right, let's go do an unboxing on the back of the truck. Got Termitor, whatever the hell they're called. These are a pack of 2.
Need a knife?
Nah. Pretty light plastic. Toss this in here for now. Alright. Let's see what we got in the box. Oh. Alright. So canvas. We don't have hopefully we don't need the canvas. What the heck is this?
That'd probably be the
manual, maybe. It'd be nice if it had a sticker in it, eh? It does not. Okay. Cool. So you got your QR codes and whatever. I'm guessing this is like, oh, extended 1-year warranty. Look at that. That's pretty dope. And LED light. Cool. And there we are. Those are the massive headlights. Jesus, those things are huge.
They are. Oh,
yeah, these are supposed to be stupidly bright. So, yeah.
Cop blinders.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw one of these in here. Alright, actually, let's make our way back to the front. Grab a drink. But, yeah, because this is the side, I believe, that is blown already. Oh, okay, no worries.
Probably can't do it with one hand. Especially the left.
Fair. Oh, she's tight.
There you go. Something to loosen those clips off, I think, maybe.
Yeah. I think it's gotta be all tight on this fucking thing, I swear. Just gotta break the seal, basically.
Where does that whole where does that whole black piece come out?
After. You gotta take the clip out first. Or else it's impossible to get this off after. But thanks to it being in here for probably its entire life. There we go.
Here's some signs of it.
Dude,
There you go.
yeah, that has definitely not been removed its entire life. That is insane. Did a clip break? Yeah, it looked like it did a bit. Oh well. No biggie. And then this is supposed to be able to turn right off. And again, this has also been locked in here for God knows how long. God damn it. Simple jobs are not turning out to be simple anymore with this truck. Okay.
I got the big wrenches upstairs.
Yeah, I might need that just to turn it. Let me make sure it is that tight. Yep, it is a twist lock. 100%. Alright, so we're gonna take a quick little break while Ryan runs upstairs and gets us some shit. Because we're gonna have to pop this off. That is not gonna be easy without breaking something. So what we're gonna do, grab a big wrench and turn it, basically, and see what happens, right? So that's where we're going with that. But yeah, so in a moment we'll be back and we'll try to get this open. Cool. Alright, so you see there we got the new light put in there for this side. It looks insane. It is just warming up there, so that looks really good. And then this side is what we had before, right? So we're gonna go ahead and swap both lights now and pull everything up. Alright, so we got them both in. That looks really good. It almost has like a blue to it, which is really nice. Also good with the theme of the truck. So headlights are done, folks. Next step is the fogs. Yeet. So we gotta bolt everything back up. Got the bolt in on this side, so that's tight. And we gotta put it in on this side. Yeet. Getting there. Looks good though. LEDs, way better than halogen. Okay, so the headlights are done. So now we're gonna work on the fog lights. I believe this is the side that's out. Yeah, because I wanted to do a comparison. Y'all already know. So we're gonna do this side here. So basically, turn your wheel out. Come underneath here. I've already disconnected the connector here. So that's just hanging there, right? So you just pop that out. Oh, it's zip tie. I was like, the heck? But yeah, and then you got your bulb back here. So let's go unbox the new bulbs. Beauty. Alright, so we got the C-Light LED light in. Support clightled.com. Pretty sick. Alright, so let's go ahead and open these up. Pretty simple packaging. Straightforward. So we got the fog lights right here. Let me see what comes in this. Oh, almost mixed up the paperwork. Alright, so some vehicle function of lighting. Okay, so some of them need like a canvas, so they'll send you one if you need it. User manual. That's basically it. Oh, there we go. Only used for fog lights. Okay, so these ones are only for fog lights. But yeah, so let's go throw one in and see what happens. There we go. Alright, so you just basically turn that out to the left, pop it out, pull it out, throw that down, grab the new one. Yeah. Fight with the package in here for a second. Be delicate with these bad boys. Alright, so here's the new one. Pop that protective sleeve off. LED chip. It looks sick.
That is.
Alright. So let's go ahead and get this lined up in here. Like so. We got a runaway sleeve over there. There it is. And she's locked into place. And we just take our connector, wiggle that back up into place. Seems to be locked in there. Alright, so let's go do a comparison. Did it again. Alright, so here we are. You guys can see it has a really, really big difference. That thing looks insane. So we're gonna go ahead and swap out the other side and then we'll show you guys the final product. Alright, so here we are. All done. Fresh. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I was actually gonna do like yellow fog and then like just the regular the white for the headlights, but it's not JDM, so I decided not to do that. So yeah, that's basically it. The lights are done. It looks pretty damn good. Check it out in the nighttime so you can actually get like a good distance shot of how bright these are. But for now, that's that. Alright, so that was pretty fun. Alright, so yeah, we got the lights installed. We're gonna do a test on them in the nighttime so we can kind of see how bright they really are. But you can see them in the daytime, you know they're gonna be pretty bright at night. So that's awesome. I figured while we're in here, I'll just do a quick update on the sound system and what's going on with that. So let's get into that real quick. Right, so for the bass amp is actually, it's not doing horrible, but obviously it's only like 1500 watts. We got it set and tuned pretty good now, so it does give a good bass line and it does rumble nice. So that is a plus. We did end up blowing that mid-range right there, and this one's on its way out behind us. That was our fault. We forgot to turn the gain down before we actually went and started to try and set this up frequency-wise. It just, yeah, I don't even know how that happened, but it just completely skipped me. I'm only human. But yeah, so we're going to get another set. I'm not sure if we're going to get the same ones. We might, or we might get something else. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But we do have one mid that still works pretty well. And, you know, it's okay. But it did get damaged in that whole process. So it is what it is. But either way, the tweets are doing good. Everything else is working really well. This capacitor is doing really well for the amps that it's on right now, which is just the 1500 watts base. So that's doing pretty good for that. But once I do upgrade it to the Tower Amps 3K, I'm going to need a second battery for sure. Because it just does enough for as it is right now with everything on. But yeah, I know once I get everything, like my mids sorted back out and all that stuff done, it's going to need a little bit more power for the bass. So we're going to be getting that second battery basically around the same time we're getting the 3K. So look out for that. That video is coming up soon. I am going to wrap up this video in the night so you guys can actually see the distance and stuff like that for the headlights. And I'll do a little sound demo for you guys as well. Why not, right? So stay tuned for that. And don't forget, like and subscribe, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we are back. And it'll be the first time I'm seeing it in the nighttime too. I turned the lights off before I started the truck, so let's go ahead and see what they look like. I'm just gonna do the headlights alone first, without the fogs. So that's just parks. Alright, boom. So that's the headlights there. That is nice and bright. Let them heat up a bit. They look good so far though. They look very good. Yeah, flickering that you're picking up on the camera, I'm not seeing that in real time. Yeah, the lights are just fine. I ain't see no flickering. So, but yeah, that's normal with LEDs when you pick them up on camera. Alright, so now that those are warmed up, I'll just throw it on auto. Alright, let's see how it looks with the fogs. Oh yeah, the fog's really shining up at the bottom. That's, yeah, it's bright. Yeah, that lights up the ground quite nicely. I like that. And again, no flickering. That's just coming up through the camera. Yeah, she looks good. She looks good. So we'll do a little bit of driving on it, see how it looks with us heading down the road. And yeah, we'll go from there.
Explore, she no care about price. She want me fi continue up on the inside. Me say, baby, if I know you, then I know nobody. Give me cocky, make your go funny. Yeah, no. Come on, me, Victoria. Secret missing. Victoria. Secret missing. Victoria. Secret missing. Tell your body good and your booty right. That better up with the big bite. She got me like.